Hello everyone, Chris and Gav here, Retro Heads, doing a isolation type video over the web. How you doing, Gav? Some isolation hair going on there?
I needed a haircut before I got isolated. Now it's just beyond a joke, like.
Yeah, mine's got some fringe on it, like coming right down, like might come right down, like.
You tell you haven't dyed it for a while.
Well, anyway, we are here because we're doing video responsive VR. We haven't done one of these for a long time. We got tagged in it by Jay, Flashback TNT. He's got a new channel out. Fantastic channel. If you haven't seen it yet, subscribe to it. Proper nostalgia driven. Just talks about his games and hopefully toys. I'm looking for to watch him. Yeah, well, he's got his full length 64 collection, hasn't he? But I'm looking forward to him talking about the Star Wars toys in the future, because I know he's got quite a collection of them. So, but anyway, this is 7 90s questions. I think it was originally done by Bucky749 and just started moving forward from there. I think Metropolis has done one, I know Dance has done one, Jay's done one, and yeah, so we've got to tag a couple as well at the end, Gav. So I'm thinking I'll tag one, you tag one. Who has to do with VR?
Yeah. Right, okay.
So we're just getting straight into it.
You're jumping all over, like, Chris.
You're jumping all over?
You're jumping all over there.
I'm giddy.
Eh?
I'm giddy.
No, I mean, you're lagging.
No, it's alright.
Right.
If it is or it isn't, it's internet, isn't it? So. Right. First question
amateur.
Is. Oh, it's quite Gav with Retro Heads. It's amateur hour every hour. Right, come on. First question is favourite cartoon.
From the 90s.
From the 90s, yes. Everything's from the 90s.
Read a bit of a list of what there was, like, Chris, or have you already know what you're going to say?
I know what I've kind of. Don't know if you. What do you not know what you're going to say, like, Gav?
No, of course I don't. I don't prepare.
When did I tell you we're going to be doing this video?
Oh, about half an hour ago.
Yeah, half an hour ago, about 4 days ago.
Shut up. We've got Batman the Animated Series, Dexter's Lab, Darkwing Duck, X-Men. That's a good one. Gargoyles, Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo was awesome, like. Samurai Jack, Ren and Stimpy, Simpsons, Futurama. Started in '99, like Jay said, the Spider-Man animated, Batman Beyond, Captain Planet. Is that one for you? Is that your choice?
Oh, I remember Captain Planet.
No, don't I?
I used to love it.
South Park, Ed, Ed and Eddie. That was brilliant.
That was good. That was good.
Love that one. Beavis and Butthead was '93. What else? Reboot. I'm sure there's more, but that's all that came up. Garfield and Friends, Family Guy. So, go on then. What was yours? I'll let you go first.
Mine's just the same as Jay's. I've been watching it today, actually. Spider-Man the Animated Series. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, the storylines they had incorporated into it. Venom. They did all the enemies brilliant in that series, I thought. Loved the Secret Wars storyline they did in it. Loved the Clone Wars. They covered nearly all the best storylines in that cartoon, and I think it still holds up today. It's on Disney Plus. I've actually watched a couple of episodes this morning. Yeah, I think it holds up. Just fantastic. You could. I mean, I'm trying to get. I'm watching because I'm getting the Ben into it. She's watching a few episodes of his. Slowly easing into Spider-Man. Fantastic cartoon. Absolutely love it.
The problem with that one for me was. It was on a Saturday morning, and I used to go shopping on a Saturday morning, so it was hit and miss whether I would see it or not.
Yeah.
A lot of the time I would see it on the display TVs in the shops as I was walking around, you know.
What, on 10 different screens?
I missed a lot of that. Yeah, well, I never crossed like the full story arcs as they were on, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. I mean, the problem was Peter Parker. He was a buff guy in that, wasn't he? He wasn't like a skinny kid or anything like that. He was like, he finished school, although he was still at school, because he was like just a superhero type physique, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was a
But
big guy with muscles and all that kind of stuff, and it's like, wait, no, he was a nerd, was he not?
well, he
He was a
still is a
geeky
nerd in
nerd
that
who
cartoon,
obviously.
though. He's a scientist nerd in that, isn't he?
Hmm?
He's a scientist nerd in there.
Yeah,
He works
but
with Doc Connors and stuff and that. And
yeah, like I said, I didn't see that many of them. Nick's got them upstairs actually on DVD.
oh, the class gav,
Bits and
amazing.
pieces of them. Well, for me, I would have to say Batman comes a very close second, but X-Men,
X-Men.
you just can't beat them. Like
Yeah.
the X-Men cartoons were awesome. I used to love them. Even the intro music on it was like just got you jazzed to watch the full episode. You know.
I remember
again
a friend of mine.
One that I never saw from start to finish. It was like so catch them here and everywhere.
Yeah.
The TV was rubbish for putting them in order anyway, but it was another cartoon that was on from one week to the next, wasn't it? It wasn't like they'll give you a full day of it or now like that. So yeah, that's probably my two. Samurai Jack though, Ed and Eddie, them two on Cartoon Network. I used to binge watch them all day long. Any others for you, Chris, or is it just?
No, just the one. You have to have a favourite.
Yeah, I didn't catch any of that.
Yeah, you're breaking up as well. This is the joys of internet. No, I said that's just you have to have a favourite, don't you? So, Spider-Man.
All right. Well, my favourite was X-Men.
Right, question 2.
Number 2.
It is Sega or Nintendo. Sega or Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo easy.
No questions about it. Yeah. Well, you used to have a Sega though, didn't you? You had the Master System, you had the Master System, and then your cousin had the.
Yeah, but the 90s was like the SNES really don't want it.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it was 91 the Super NES or something like that.
About then, yeah, right. Why Zelda would have been 92, so that'd have been early on. So it'd have been probably like maybe 1991, 92. This it was like Mega Drive SNES was the 90s, wasn't it? So.
Oh, it was Super Nintendo for me.
Yeah,
like, all the way.
Definitely Super Nintendo for me.
By Super Nintendo back then. Yeah. NES as well though. I still used to play that in the early 90s. And cousins and mates had the Mega Drive, which I used to really like back then. But I never owned one until much later.
Yeah.
And for me, the nostalgia is all about the Nintendo systems, you know.
Yeah. Why?
I mean, even still today, I much prefer playing on my Super NES than the Mega Drive or the Nintendo than the Master System.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
nothing wrong with them. They're all good systems, but personally, I find myself putting the Nintendo systems on a lot more.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, yeah. So that was an easy one for us, Gav, wasn't it?
Is that it?
Easy one.
Yeah.
Your favourite console game of the 90s, Gav?
Well, I know what yours is going to be.
Why? I don't know.
Once in this video.
The thing is, though.
You don't know why?
No, it is. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past is my favourite game of all time. But as I've said plenty of times before, I never really played it properly until like later on. So when I actually had my Super Nintendo during the 90s, it'd have been Super Mario World. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's.
Looking back, I never.
Super Mario, it's got.
Yeah.
Amazing, like.
Actually, during the 90s, I
World.
probably played that game more than any other because I never went back to Link to the Past in maybe very late 90s, early 2000s. When I kind of got back into the game and I thought I want to play that game again. Because as I've said many times, I watched my friend play that game. So for me, I'd have to pick 2 games. One actually played more World, but now looking back, my favourite game is Link to the Past of the 90s.
Yeah, I would say Super Mario World's such a good game.
Yeah.
But it was probably point blank on the arcades for me, like in the 90s.
Whoa, man.
I saw that.
Favourite console game?
What? It's a game?
Console game.
Wait.
Favourite game on your console? It's written directly underneath it, Gav.
Yeah, you just said favourite game though.
Yeah, but it says console game below you.
Possibly Mario Kart, you know.
Mario
I
Kart,
used to play
nice.
in that game back in the 90s. Yeah, I used to absolutely hammer that game. So yeah, I would have to say Mario Kart or Street Fighter 2.
Oh, Street Fighter 2, yeah.
Yeah, that was a release game for me. Like I got the console with Street Fighter 2 in it, and that used to get absolutely. I used to have tournaments with my cousins and everything. So yeah, I'll go Street Fighter 2. Gotta be.
So Street Fighter 2.
Still haven't lost it. Like can beat Big Daddy C every time I play against him. I think we're on about 31-0. He might have got 1 when the buttons weren't working.
What about you and Stephen Smith?
I've lost count on that. It was too close. I think he was winning. Like to be fair,
Yeah.
he did get a few games where he won in a row, but he cheats. He sits and plays them all day.
Oh yeah, like you don't sit and play games all day.
Only certain ones. Apex at the moment.
Well, I don't know what you're playing right now. Greatest game ever made.
No, I'm talking to you. That's no great game, Chris. It's hard work.
Come on, question 4 is favourite comic from the 90s.
Is it comic as in like comic art or art, or like comic as in series like the X-Men, the Spider-Man, Batman?
Why, I think I'm just going to take it as anything, because I know when Jay was talking, he mentioned a couple that I actually collected. Dinosaurs. I remember collecting that every month. And Jay mentioned, but I remember you got the pieces that went together and you built like an actual glow-in-the-dark T-Rex. They actually got the skin to put on. I remember I used to collect something called Minerals of the Earth, where every month you would get a different bloody rock, and it was like either a ruby or a sapphire or a bit of gold, and that. I was a proper nerdy kid, like. But tell you what, the comic I'm going to pick. Yeah, the comic that I'm going to pick was the Beano. I used to get that without fail every week. I used to absolutely love it. In fact, that's what started off me kind of whole collecting obsession. Because I remember I used to get them, and I used to have like maybe 30 when I first started. And I used to carry them in a binder everywhere I went. I used to carry this binder, and every week I'll put one more in. So even if I'd be going to my auntie's house or my nanny's, I'd have a binder full of whatever Beanos I'd collected, and I just carried them with us as a collection.
I bet you used to have a track keeper when you were a kid, did you?
To keep track how many Beanos I had.
The little things.
But I used to love it, man. I mean, I've got them all upstairs in the attic. I've got like probably an unbroken 6-year run of Beano comics up in the loft.
Is it still in your binder?
Yeah, it's massive now. But I've got annuals. But the thing now is, I remember when I was young as well, I got really badly savaged off a dog, and I ended up spending a few weeks in hospital. And my uncle, who was a comic dealer, he bought loads of them for us because he was into Beano. I've still got them. I've got some from like 1949, some from 1950. The ones where Biffo was on it and Mr. Ego and that. I've actually got some really old ones as well that I've got kept away. So, but
yeah,
no,
I never used to read the Beano. Desperate Dan, is he the Beano?
No, he was from the Dandy. That was Sega on Nintendo and Beano and the Dandy.
Viz might have been all I was into back then, you know. You see, I wouldn't class Nintendo or Games Master or anything like that as comics. Like magazines, yeah, but if I did, I would say one of them lot, you know, probably like the Nintendo official Nintendo one, or like the Games Master.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't really used to read comics back then.
Why will it have a magazine? Comic/magazine.
Well, like I say, I would have been one of the Nintendo magazines.
Yeah.
Oh, White Dwarf. I used to love me Citadel miniatures, so I used to have all the White Dwarfs
Yeah.
for probably about €3 or something like that. But looking back on it, Batman does do some good story arcs, some really good ones.
Yeah.
like the Court of Owls and the Killing Joke.
Like Court of Owls is
All
recent and Killing Joke's 80s.
Well, Court of Owls is recent, but like,
None of them's from the 90s.
Older one then. Oh God, I don't know. Once we stop talking about it, I'll think of some. But no, Batman, a Batman comic series. There, that's all you're getting.
Right.
Don't push it, Chris.
Right, come on, then let's move on. I don't know if this one you noticed. I've never heard you speak much about this, but favourite pro wrestler. Were you in a wrestling game or not?
Yeah, a bit like Jay actually. I went through 2 stages of it. I didn't go through 3. One was like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Probably ended early 90s, maybe before that. Bret the Hitman Hart used to be my favourite back then.
Yeah.
I don't know when he went out.
He was out and back in a little bit. He was in the 90s. He was Attitude Era and all when he sort of been like late in 90s. Very late 90s, early 2000s.
Possibly no, it was before the 2000 because that's probably when I got back into it. It was just when Stone Cold Steve Austin went out with a broken neck when I just started getting back into it again.
Yeah.
So I think that was about 2000, somewhere around that mark. So I would say the favourite pro wrestler, Andre the Giant. He was amazing, him like. But I would have to say Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah.
Was at that time. Yeah. It was a bit of a rubbish area for me. The superstars were amazing, but they didn't fight other superstars. They used to fight grunts, didn't they? It was always nobodies to big themselves up.
Yeah.
And it was like the main events was where the superstars would fight the superstars. And just not as entertainment as what it was later on in life, you know. How about you?
Well, again, I've kind of got 2 from like the older era, probably like late 80s, very early 90s. I've probably got to go for Big Boss Man. Absolutely love Big Boss Man.
Big Boss Man?
Why, aye.
What? Right. That's a bit weird, like.
Why is that?
Ultimate Warrior or something like that. Ultimate Warrior was awesome. Like.
No, I don't know. Actually, it's like the Big Boss Man. I think
Randy Savage.
He was the copper one. I don't know. I just remember getting him as an action figure from thing. I remember getting that Big Boss Man, that Jake the Snake Roberts. And I remember losing his snake from Jake the Snake Roberts, and I didn't dare go home. So I walked for ages and ages. I eventually found it around near my auntie's house in the back, and I just remember even now. I remember how happy I was finding him just in the middle of the ground. But yeah, Jake the Snake Roberts and Big Boss Man. I used to love Big Boss Man. And then again,
it's a bit of a weird one, that like this.
I don't know why.
Boss Man.
People's got like.
Because he's a bad guy and you were a kid.
He wasn't a bad guy.
Weirdo. Well, yeah, he was, man.
He was a copper.
I always thought.
Nails was the bad guy. Nails was his enemy.
Who?
Nails, the convict.
Nails.
Oh aye.
Can't remember him.
He was his enemy.
Must have been after my time.
And then going into the late 90s, obviously I stopped watching for a good few years. I got back into it in the very late 90s, early 2000s. But towards the late 90s, I got back into it when the corporation was ongoing, where Vince McMahon just set up the corporation.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, they had that. They had, and obviously they had The Rock. He got me back into wrestling, where he was known as it was a corporate elbow instead of the people's elbow and stuff like that. And so I've got to pick The Rock.
Was he a bad guy?
Yes, it was very, very, when it was with Vince McMahon. Then he gave the elbow back to the people and the people's elbow again. It was, but I used to love that whole The Rock and Mankind and Stone Cold era. The Dudley Boys and that doing the TLC matches, incredible.
Dudley Boys were awesome. Where it was Dudley's Edge and Christian versus
Hardy Brothers.
Hardy's. Yeah, TLC matches they used to have were amazing.
Yeah. So obviously they
only had 3 tactics really.
Yeah. It's crazy how much it changes from the early 90s to the late 90s. How much changed in 10 years on the 2 turns, you know what I mean? So yeah. Right, so next question, Gav. It is favourite song and music video from the 90s.
I'm not massive into music, so I'll let you talk while I look up for a songs list.
Like, for me, when I think of 90s music, I think of all the proper cheese, like the Macarena and Barbie Girl and all that kind of stuff. Like, 'cause I used to go to club discos all the time when I was in there, like that kid. So it was just, I remember being in club discos to all the cheesy music playing all the time. You know what I mean? So when I think back to like 90s music, it's not till now when I look back and have an appreciation on different music that was released then. You know what I mean? Like proper band music and stuff like that. But for me, like you're saying,
The Macarena was not in the 80s though.
the Macarena, no, I think that was 90s, wasn't it?
Was it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I had no idea.
No, but
You're
I
not
do
a
have
music
one.
guy.
Like I said, apart from all the cheese, I remember one song, and this goes to my video as well, that kind of did stand out massively, and that was Meatloaf, I'd Do Anything for Love. I remember no, cause me
You got a
when that
bad
hit
crush
number
on
one,
Meatloaf, haven't you?
yeah, that was like I just remember when that hit number one. I remember cause my dad's a massive fan, and my brother, they were so chuffed, and the video itself was absolutely an amazing video. It was actually directed by
Was it black and white where he's in a top coat or something like that? Or
it's a take on Beauty and the Beast, where he's like the beast and like a woman comes to
yeah,
it. It was actually directed by who does Transformers. What do you call him?
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay. Yeah, he directed that music video.
Yeah, they didn't need any makeup for Meatloaf, did they?
Why is that? Jesus.
What's that? Robin Hood soundtrack one. Prince of Thieves.
Everything I do it for you.
Yeah, I would say that one. Like that was around forever. We're back in the 90s. I seem to remember. It was a good song. So I would go for that then.
See, I just searched one other song. I just want to search what was released in 2000, so I can't mention. It was "Stand" by Eminem. If that was in the 90s, that'd have been that.
Dan.
Yeah. But that was in 2000. I thought it was close in 90s, but never mind. So you go for Robin Hood, are you?
Yeah. Wonderwall was 95.
Yeah, Tom saying now when I look back now, I have a massive appreciation for music that was released in the 90s. But I just I wasn't that deep into it, and I just remember being all the cheese out when I was at club discos and stuff.
I was going to say, anything Oasis would be in the 90s, would it? You like Oasis, don't you?
Most of it. Oh yeah, but I'm saying I'm just going to remember. I'm trying to do this as if when I was growing up in the 90s, not looking back at the 90s. That's why I picked Mario World over Zelda.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think when I was growing up in the 90s, this is what my favourite song was and stuff, and Meatloaf, I'd Do Anything for Love.
Yeah, where's Zelda's overrated anyway, Chris. I think you did the right choice there. Go on then, what's number 7?
The last question is favourite live action TV show?
You've got your answer, have you?
Yeah, but I've got a few I'll mention first. Like there's some like kids TV shows I remember, which was like do you remember what Bernard's Watch when you used to stop time?
It rings a bell.
I used to love that as a kid. I used to love that.
I really remember it.
I've always been obsessed with time and time travel and that, and just being able to stop time. I used to love it. There used
to be one where there was a teenage daughter who was an alien or something, and she could do that to stop time. Remember that? Like a sitcom type thing.
Oh, I don't know.
I think her father was an alien or her mother was an alien or something like that. I used to fascinate over that, like stopping time like that. I used to think,
I used to love it. Yeah, the whole idea of time, like just anything with time, I used to love.
Yeah.
There was that stuff like the Queen's Nose. Did you ever watch that when you were a kid? That lasted on a 50 pence piece, and she could make wishes on the 50 pence piece.
No.
Oh.
No.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I used to love that. Oh. Melissa Joan Hart.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I used to watch Clarissa Explained It All more than that. Like, I don't know if that was the 80s or not. Not really that much, to be fair. XFiles probably one of the best.
Yeah, YJ mentioned
Friends, was that
X-Files. As soon as he mentioned it, I thought of even the person Eugene Toombs. Incredible guy. What about TNG? That
See the
been out
one
in the
who
90s,
like
was it? When did that?
he got into what's that?
TNG?
What's
Next
that?
Generation?
Who?
The Next Generation? Star Trek?
The Next Generation. All right. He had his lost there, like Chris. Yeah, well, I recently sat and watched the full run of that one. Like, Star Trek was good. Like,
That's why I'm mentioning
like
it, Gav.
especially in the day. Yeah, there's that many acronyms that you use, Chris. You sort of loses on a lot of them. Yeah, I would probably say Next Generation's probably higher. You see, Next XFiles and Next Generation's both on the par for me. Like,
Yeah.
It's hard to choose between them. Oof, God, I don't know. What's yours? Have you got something different?
Why, yeah, I was going to mention X-Files was really up there. I remember watching the X-Files, Star Trek, and even Quantum Leap, but that was probably 80s, but I remember watching a lot of it in the 90s. But for me, it's Red Dwarf. Absolutely. That's in me right through the 90s. I think the first two series were the late 80s.
I've got three.
But I remember as a kid, me and my dad used to watch it. We used to drop my mum off at the pub on a Friday night. She used to go actually quite far away. So we used to be like, go and drop off at the pub, and on the way back we used to call and get a pizza. We used to get back in the house just in time for like Red Dwarf. Maybe I'd just sit down for pizza and watch it. And yeah, fantastic show. Well, you know me and you going about it all the time. A lad who we used to work with loves it. We just quote it. And yeah, I just remember growing up, I mean, it used to be like a weekend thing whenever it was on telly. Me and my dad used to get pizzas and watch it together, and obviously even now it's getting still made and it's fantastic.
I have to agree with you. Like Red Dwarf, it's got to be Red Dwarf for that one. Like that just blows X-Files and TNG out the water.
I know it started in the 80s. I think season 3 or season 4 started in the 90s.
Well, that's when
it got
season 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah. Oh, 3 to 6 is the best ones. Like, I mean, what's your favourite episode, Gav? Because it does say like a best episode. I'll be thinking about this. I think it could be Whitehall for me.
Well, I like the ones with the polymorph in it.
Yeah.
Rimmerworld's awesome. Like
is that many.
Rimmerworld is brilliant.
I love to say I like Back to Reality. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, when Dibley first came into it.
Yeah, when you wake up and you find out like yeah. No, I wasn't Dwayne Dibley's first appearance, or was it? Yeah.
What's that?
That wasn't Dwayne Dibley's first appearance, was it? What was it? It was Polymorph, wasn't it? I can't remember, Gav.
He was in the Polymorph one, where he has the thermos.
Yeah.
But that was the one where he actually got named Dwayne Dibley.
It's classic.
Yeah. But what about the one where Rimmer dresses up as the woman with the red flag checkered skirt and all that? Quarantine.
Yeah. That's what we're going through now.
Virus.
Mr. Fibble's very cross.
Yeah.
You see, I love that one just for like the luck virus and that, and that I used to be obsessed with that. How you inject with the luck virus and stuff.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, you would think, that would be amazing, that, like, wouldn't it? Go put the lottery on when you got a luck virus in you or something like that. Yeah.
Was that the episode you were like Boys from the Dwarf?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. That's a fantastic show. That's easily my favourite TV show in the 90s. Still my favourite TV show now, I dare say.
Yeah, it was amazing. Really was. Yeah, I would go for that, like 100% Red Dwarf. Even if it's just the episodes that were made in the 90s.
Oh yeah, one of the best ones were made in the 90s, so.
Oh yeah. It put on a whole brilliant. Absolutely brilliant TV show.
Right then, Gav, so that's it. You know what? That's it, 7 questions from the 90s.
Nominate. We need to nominate people, don't we? One each.
Yeah.
I don't know which one. I've got 2 in mind. that were up for YouTuber of the month. I don't know which one to choose. I don't know if either of them's done it yet.
I don't know. I'll nominate mine first. Who he'll love this. I don't know if he's done it or been nominated yet anyway, I haven't even checked. But he loves to talk about crap anyway, so I'm going to go for You've Been Game, Delete.
Ah, that was one of mine. Like
The thing is,
the other one.
He loves talking about crap and that, doesn't he? So
yeah,
be right to
I
straight
don't know
this.
if better do it with the kids being at all. I'll nominate Russ then. Gruss Newton. I don't know if he's done it.
Mr. JRS himself.
Mr. what?
Mr. JRS himself.
JRS. He can do it on a live stream.
He can do, aye.
Playing these games.
That's a good one. I can stream it and.
Well, they both up for the YouTuber of the month.
Yeah.
Gone quiet there, Chris.
Yeah.
I say you've gone quiet.
Have I? Sorry. It's breaking up while I'm on. This is going to be an awful video.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch it.
You never do. This is your do done now. You've done half an hour's work. That's it. You can just twist at us now. When did that video up? You watch it like Noah. Right, I want to thank you all for watching. That was our 7 90s rated questions. VR from Jay. Thank you very much, Jay. TNT, Flashback TNT. Please don't give him a sub. Fantastic guy. And again, so we've nominated Russ and we've nominated You've Been Game Delay. I shall see you all later. Are you saying bye, Gav?
Bye, Gav.